What is going on, guys? Daddy Kinfy back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a couple of fighting tips that are super useful, and I really don't see anybody using these tips. I've seen maybe one or two people do this. So let's get into the video. Alright, so for this first tip, let's say that you crack your opponent and they drop down to box up and heal. Obviously you want to keep a lot of pressure on your opponent to prevent them from healing, and what most people are going to do is they're going to place a ramp right here and drop down and try to take a wall. Now the problem with this strategy right here is your opponent can easily piece control you from behind cover, get Yukon, and get a lot of damage off in a shot like that. So instead of just placing a ramp down like this, you're going to place a ramp up on the top layer right here. You're going to edit that like so, and you're going to come down to here and start pressuring the wall. From your opponent's angle, they're not going to be able to see this ramp, and most of them will try to make an edit like this to place a cone on top of you, but you're going to be able to just be standing here and get a free quick tag on them. Some common mistakes to avoid when doing this strategy is when you drop down and you're pressuring the wall, most of the time you want to be pressuring it with like an AR or an SMG. You don't really want to drop down to right here and be pressuring it with your pickaxe, because what most good players will do is if they know this strategy, they're going to place a floor on top of you and then you'll be boxed just like if somebody placed a cone on top. So ways to counter that: number one, be up here above floor range so you can't get floored. Or number two is when you do this play right here, you can just edit through like so. But when you do that, it leaves you more vulnerable to other things that I'm going to talk about here in a sec. So the second strategy comes in the same scenario where you have an opponent boxed up and they're healing. You're going to start off with what I already taught you by dropping down to right here and pressuring this wall. Now a lot of times your opponent will edit open and they probably won't even try to place a cone. They'll go for like a peek shot or something. And sometimes you miss that shot and you're not ready for it. So in this case, what you're going to want to do is take note that when they reset the wall, it's going to be really weak, one tap to pretty much anything, especially a shotgun. So you're going to place a floor right here, and from your opponent's angle, when you place that floor, it looks like you're not going to be doing anything, and they feel comfortable and they're going to let their guard down for a second. So what you're going to do after that point is you're going to edit this open, and again, they're not going to be able to see you from this angle, and then you're going to pressure the wall. And most of the time after they just edited it, it's going to be one tap. So you can just shoot it, get a quick little edit, drop down, and boom, go for a right hand peek and finish off the fight. So now that you guys have the basics of the strategies I just showed you, I'm going to go into a couple realistic 1v1s and try to illustrate these in like actual fighting examples where people don't know what I'm going to do, just to show you that these really do work almost every time against almost every player. Alright, so this is a good player for sure. This guy's got 35k points. So if these strats work with this guy, I can promise you that they're going to work with the vast majority of other players. Too bad that round didn't go the way I wanted it to. That's another really good example, actually. Right there, perfect. But now he's in a box here. See, so I mean, like, you can do different spin-offs of that strategy right there. As you can see, it still worked. I baited him up. He didn't really have a clue what was going on, and I still got the kill. So it works in a variety of ways. Alright, so you just kind of a chance here. Test this out. Let's see if it works on him. Mine. I mean, I guess I'll take it, but look at that. There we go. We got some peak damage right there. Perfect. He's boxed up. Works like a charm, dude.